Alright, so today I want to take you on a tour of the Carrizo Plains. We're going to stop by Wallace Creek, check out Soda Lake and some other features. It's a super cool area with the San Andreas Fault, so stay tuned. We're also going to have a little bit of a contest somewhere in here that involves you paying attention, solving a problem, and leaving your answer in the comment section below. So it's day 143 of quarantine, it feels like. I think it's been about 3 or 4 weeks. About 4 weeks.
Yeah.
And so we had to get out, as we often do. So here we are. We drove out to the Carrizo Plain, a gem of southern central California. Climbing up. Here's the Temblor Range behind us. See the coastal ranges over there. Cuyama Valley, I think it's right over there, where the James Dean thing is. If you want to go to the beach, you go over there, that way. So where we are now is one of the most famous stream offsets that you will see in geology textbooks all over the world, because it's so clearly defined. Wallace Creek, we always talk about it in all the classes I teach. And we right now, just came up the trail, are standing on the San Andreas Fault. You can see the line down that way. Rotate around slowly so you're not dizzy. Line going down that way. And we, it's not that far of a drive, you can get out there. And we've even made friends along the way. So here we have this clearly defined stream channel, and it makes a dog leg, makes a right-hand turn, and then continues down that way. So definitely encourage you to Google Wallace Creek and take a picture of this from overhead from a drone or something. This amount of offset here, I'm going to go up while we're talking. The offset here is about 420 feet. Let's see if I can get a better view. About 420 feet that has occurred in the last 3,800 years, give or take a few, making it about 1.3 inches, maybe what, 4 centimeters per year. Hopefully you can see it there. The fault is. And it's just over half of the offset between the Pacific Plate over on this side and the North American Plate, which is where we're now standing. So we walked across the Pacific Plate, across the fault, onto the Sierran Microplate, which is considered part of the North American area. So this is a little over half of that. It's about as fast as your fingernails grow. Kind of cool. Alright. So here we came off the trail a few steps. So you can see up Wallace Creek, Temblor Range right over here. Water coming down. It used to just come and go straight out into the valley there, but because the Pacific Plate over here is moving north and we are moving relatively south, it took the stream channel up and around, so you get that nice little dog leg, that bend, about 420 feet, 3,800 years. It's pretty fast motion. Otherwise all of that would have been washed away if it didn't move so quickly. Oh, caught me working on my Quarantine 15. So here at this campground, I think it's called Selby Creek Campground. It's actually on the site of the deepest well ever dug or drilled in this area, almost 18,000 feet. Where they hit some gas and stuff, but not enough to actually make any money off of it, so they just capped it off that same year, and we have a campground. So behind us over here is the Caliente Range, which is part of part of the coastal ranges, and it's largely sandstone, and it's a lot of them in this area are anticlinal, so they're really good. That's why they were drilling here, thinking there might be a trap. But all these sandstones are really coarse, so this is actually used to be where the beach was. about 20 million years ago, river flowed out here, and there are a lot of cross-bedding features. So that was indicative of a strong longshore current moving through here. But as the tectonics lifted it up, sea level change relative to this area, it's no longer the beach. Now you can go hiking up in it. It's kind of crazy. So I wanted to take you guys to see Painted Rock. And it is that clump of rocks right out there where native people painted a lot of petroglyphs. It's a very famous spot. But as you can see, we're all gated off due to virus. So definitely get a hold online if you're interested in coming out here. Get a nice guided tour, something like that. And hopefully they open up soon and we can come check it out. And we'll spend some more time. Hey, I wanted to bring you to Soda Lake, but you can see the water out there. I'm not gonna go all the way out there because you can see here, I'm, got my quarantine 15, but my feet are sinking in pretty good, kind of muddy. So this lake is formed all by internal drainage. So everything that rains in here is dumped at this lake, which means all this white you see is salt. It's drying up. It dries seasonally every summer. So we'll get the winter rains and then it'll all settle here. Everything that would normally take the salt out to the ocean and minerals out to the ocean doesn't have that opportunity. So you can see these crystals, let me zoom in a little bit, starting to form. And these are about 80% sodium sulfide, which is good for storing meats, salt licks for cow, deer, stuff like that. So they used to mine this for all that. It's about 10% sodium chloride, so your normal table salt, and it is about 10% other minerals and salts. So kind of a mix, but most of it is that really useful, really helpful preservative. And so animals like to come out here, get their salt intake, everything they need. And across the way you can see that's the Tembla Range. And you can see the nice San Andreas escarpment. And right over there is where we were at Wallace Creek.